Protesters took to the streets of Minneapolis today, one day before jury selection starts in the Derek Chauvin trial. David Schumann is live downtown at the Government Center. And David, this march was a little different than the ones that have come before it.
One thing that's different is this plaza is not fully accessible right now for protesting like it usually is. The fencing's up and you can see many people have put up roses and flowers in the links here. The march today also was a silent one, no chanting. The purpose of the protest remained the same, demanding justice for George Floyd and greater accountability for police. The march paused for several minutes in a downtown intersection, too, to read out loud the names of people who have been killed by Minnesota police in the last 20 years.
It's a lot of traffic. It looks like it's a happening place. I don't know what CB2 is. I think it's a furniture store. Now go down the road. This avenue is called, what is it, Hennepin? Hennepin Avenue South? Is that what that's what, did I get that right? Yes. Hennepin Avenue South. Okay, travel down this street. All right, let's look at the retail. Look at that kitchen window. Majors and Quinn booksellers. Keep going down. Okay, keep going down. We have Jimmy John's. We have a Spice Place. Keep going down. Keep going down. We have a bar on the left with an H&M. All right, we have an old theater which looked like it was ready for a revamp at the time. You could do something cool there. Right? You have the Apple Store, obviously, looking great.
Yeah.
Fully open glass. You have Columbia Sportswear just next to the Apple Store. Right? Keep going a little bit. You have the North Face over there. Timberland is on the other side. I would like to go here.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to go here and have myself a time.
Seems like a nice place.
Oh, baby. Look, go look at the Apple Store. The entire neighborhood is finished. Boarded up. This is, what is this?
That's the Apple Store.
That's the Apple Store. When have you ever seen an Apple Store like that?
Oh.
Crazy, man. So I don't know what happened. How do retailers all abandoned? They just said we're not going back.
Right.
So Derek Chauvin is 44 years old. He's a high school dropout, served in the armed forces, got his GED, joined the force in Minneapolis in 2001 at age 25, 19 years at the department, and his life is ruined, no doubt about it.
So they built $1 million of fences, but we're still here. We're here for police accountability.
Twin Cities Coalition for Justice for Jamar is one of 20-plus organizations with people on the ground making demands of a system they say is broken.
The wild card is Ben Crump, who we know very well, and he is representing the Floyd family. So he will be the provocateur here. He will be the one who tells the nation every night what he thinks, what the family thinks, and believe me, this is going to be pretty rough.
George Floyd's family, as the victims who I represent, have been informed that they have every intention of the trial going forward.
But Minnesota remembers, this is last summer, there is no going back to normal for us. As I drive on the icy streets I spent the summer marching on, I feel a sense of nostalgia and foreshadowing. I'm certain that in the coming weeks, I will find myself marching on these streets again, unquote. So it's basically telling everybody, look, the protests are already organizing.
Social media to kind of organize so we can see what these organized groups are doing, if it's nonviolent or peaceful. And this intelligence is going to make us be able to spend our resources where we need to. This was helpful last summer after we had a few days of unrest to kind of get back on track.
And while the agencies would not go into specific details about planning, they would give the latest update about any threats to date.
We don't have any current known specific or credible threats. However, we know from experience that the threat environment and the threat picture evolves daily. This is a fluid time of heightened rhetoric and publicized and politicized information across social media and the internet. Threats can transition from aspirational to operational very quickly.
And he knows that there are very few police left in Minneapolis. I mean, it's shocking what has happened there, but The police are gone. Many of them have quit. They've been downsized. There are less than 700 police officers now. 700 police officers cannot control anything. All right? And crime in Minneapolis is crazy through the roof because there's no police. And the police that are there are demoralized and shocked. And the mayor's a total idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Wow. What
Yeah.
a contrast in just a few months.
Yeah.
Just a few months, it's like a whole different place.